Title: Beers, Brawls and Ballads, a night with Matt the Greb Burton and Dan Nitro. It all started on a lazy Saturday afternoon in Saffron Walden, the kind of town where nothing much happens unless you make it happen. Matt the Greb Burton and Dan Nitro were nursing frosty lagers at the Cross Keys, swapping stories about old gigs and drunken escapades. But today wasn't just any day. No, today they had special guests. None other than Stone Cold Steve Austin and James Hetfield of Metallica fame. Austin stomped into the pub with his signature swagger, cracking 2 beers together and pouring them down his throat like it was a religion. Hetfield followed, guitar slung over his back, giving a hearty "Yeah!" to anyone who made eye contact. The beers flowed like a busted fire hydrant, and soon the 4 of them decided that Saffron Walden was too sleepy for the chaos they had in mind. "Let's take this party to Cambridge, boys," Nitro shouted, slamming his pint down so hard the bar shook. By the time they rolled into Cambridge city centre, they were a walking tornado of lager-fueled bravado. But nothing sobers you up like a parking ticket, and that's exactly what they found waiting for them. 30 bright yellow slips slapped across their car windshields. "Son of a," growled Austin, crushing a can against his skull. "I ain't paying no ticket." Without missing a beat, Matt the Greb yelled, "Let's give these pencil-pushing pricks a lesson they won't forget." And just like that, 30 unsuspecting parking wardens were treated to stone-cold stunners in the middle of Market Square. Hetfield riffed out Enter Sandman on a buskers amp while Nitro and Matt tag-teamed the chaos, sending high-vis vests flying like confetti. But the night was young, and after dodging the local constabulary, with Austin flipping them off, naturally, they stumbled into the Eagle for an impromptu hot chicken wing competition. The challenge? Who could survive the Hellfire Inferno wings without crying like a baby? Turns out even Stone Cold had his limits, coughing and swearing as Hetfield chuckled, licking his fingers and declaring, "More fuel for the fire, baby." But no night of debauchery would be complete without a brawl, and it wasn't long before they crossed paths with a gang of chavs itching for trouble. But these weren't just any chavs. They were backed up by the Job Squad, that ragtag bunch of washed-up wrestlers trying to stay relevant. Austin grinned ear to ear. "You boys want to get your asses whooped in stereo?" What followed was a slugfest for the ages. Fists flew, boots stomped, and Hetfield's guitar met more skulls than amps that night. Nitro drop-kicked one of the chavs into a kebab shop window, while Matt the Greb delivered a headbutt so fierce it echoed off the ancient walls of King's College. Victorious and barely standing, they stumbled into Cambridge Footlights College, where a packed crowd was awaiting some highbrow comedy show. But screw comedy. Hetfield grabbed the mic, and with a wink to the boys, launched into Master of Puppets. The crowd went ballistic. Even Ben Elton, hiding in the shadows, couldn't help but nod in admiration, muttering to himself, "Now that's performance art." But the grand finale? Oh, it was a masterpiece. Somehow, in their drunken haze, they commandeered a narrowboat crew and drifted upstream like pirates in a punk rock sea shanty. The chilly night air didn't stop Nitro, Austin and Hetfield from dropping their trousers, flashing their bollocks at the Oxford District Council's cycle awareness scheme leader, who happened to be giving a rousing speech to a Just Stop Oil protest nearby. "Here's some fossil fuel for ya," Austin bellowed, moonlight glinting off their bare skin as the boat drifted into the distance. And as they sailed into the night, Matt the Greb raised his final pint and shouted, "To beers, brawls and bollocks out." And somewhere, deep in the heart of Cambridge, the echoes of Master of Puppets and the faint cries of stunned parking wardens floated through the air, marking the night legends were made.